Dway, Zai, Nez, Prize, Pei, and Huge had always been inseparable friends, their bond forged in the crucible of childhood escapades and shared secrets. On this particular night, their laughter filled Nez's dimly lit living room as they huddled around a flickering screen, regaling each other with tales of their day. The warm glow of the television bathed their faces in a comforting light. In the midst of their banter, Zai's sharp eyes caught sight of a peculiar link, a thumbnail promising a spine-chilling adventure in an abandoned asylum. The group, fueled by curiosity and bravado, exchanged glances filled with unspoken challenges before play was pressed, plunging them headlong into the unknown. As they delved deeper into the video, a cloud of unease settled over them, each passing minute ratcheting up the tension and sending a chill down their spines. The walls of the forsaken asylum loomed close, their paint peeling like old scars, while the shadows whispered of unseen terrors lurking in the darkness. Just when they thought they had unraveled the mystery, a sudden twist in the narrative sent shockwaves through the room. Prize's nails bit into his palms, Pei's breath quickened, and Dway felt a cold sweat break out on his brow. A sense of impending doom hanging heavy in the air. The figures on the screen blurred and flickered, dancing with an ethereal light that seared into their minds, leaving behind tendrils of darkness that coiled around their very thoughts. In the real world, the room seemed to distort and warp, shadows taking on a life of their own as a bone-chilling howl reverberated through the air, shattering the fragile barrier between the virtual and the corporeal. The group huddled closer, their voices trembling as they grappled with the dawning realization that they had stumbled upon something far more sinister than a mere video. They had unwittingly unlocked a gateway to a realm of primal terror, a place where nightmares bled into reality and the denizens of the dark hungered for their fear. With every passing moment, the shadows deepened, and the malevolence that lurked within the walls of the asylum grew stronger, its sinister presence tainting the very air they breathed. The friends found themselves ensnared in a deadly game of cat and mouse, pursued by unseen forces that toyed with them like puppets on fraying strings. Whispers echoed in the darkness, promising unspeakable horrors should they falter, and the barriers between friend and foe began to blur as paranoia and mistrust festered within their hearts. As the shadows gathered and the walls of the asylum seemed to close in around them, Dway made a split-second decision that would change the course of their fate. With a trembling hand, he reached out to his friends, drawing on the flickering embers of their bond to fashion a desperate plan of salvation. In the crucible of their shared resolve, they steeled themselves for the final confrontation, a do-or-die gambit to break free from the suffocating grip of the darkness that threatened to consume them whole. The moment of reckoning was upon them, and as the friends stood united against the encroaching tide of malevolence, a spark of inner strength ignited in their hearts. With a primal scream that rent the air, they turned the tables on their would-be tormentors, facing their fears head-on and emerging bloodied but unbowed. The asylum shook with a final, deafening roar of defeat, its cursed halls crumbling to dust as the nightmare that had ensnared them was banished once and for all. Exhausted yet triumphant, the friends gathered amidst the ruins, their eyes meeting in silent communion, a silent vow passing between them never to speak of the horrors they had witnessed. Though the physical scars of their ordeal would fade with time, the echoes of that fateful night would linger as a ghostly spectre, a reminder of the fragility of the boundaries that separate the mundane from the macabre. In the quiet moments that followed, as the last vestiges of twilight bled into dawn, Dway, Zai, Nez, Prize, Pei, and Huge shared a bittersweet smile, a silent acknowledgement of the unbreakable bond forged in the crucible of fear and redemption.